Shoulda chalked it up. Should have just been like, all right, it's a wrap, right? That we can't do this, whatever it is. BFG is big friendly giant. All right, I decided to go with that one as opposed to the initial one. All right, tell me about this standing strong on their own. Standing tall. All right, what is this? What do they do for work? Oh. For somebody, this person was supposed to work together with you with something, and they abandoned you for some reason. But now someone can relate. Oh, there was somebody who at one point was standing with you, but then they left, or they left you high and dry and shit, and then something happened in this person's life, and now they can relate. This don't have to be one person. Yeah, there's something that you spoke, but it was like the way you said it. This is speaking beautifully. So the way that you said something was a way that they didn't hear it before. This was your delivery with, this person heard what you said from multiple people in their life, but they never heard it said to them the way that you said it to them, and you did something to this person. You helped this person get through like a difficult time. Yeah, a fire sign possibly, but this would be a man that was in karmic energy at some point. This person could have even thought they were gay at one point. This could be an Aries. This person, I feel like, had a lot of addictions. This could have actually just been not being able to see things from a different perspective. This reminds me of someone that's very old school and set in their ways. Okay. Tell me more about this person. Yeah, child, magical. I don't think this person was the type of person that could be softened up. Okay? And you did this. They could have a child that's disabled. They were a Don Juan, possibly. You could have even opened their eyes to a woman being like that with them. But this is somebody who didn't actually see a woman with passion. Like, this is someone that possibly looked at women like, it feels like misogyny. Someone was on the verge of misogyny, or they were there you go. You changed a misogynist. And I feel like they have no problem admitting that they were one, because they're not one anymore. But now look at the way this dude's looking at this woman. He could have met somebody. Or he's about to meet somebody, and this, okay, thank you. Somebody's going to wind up showing up in this person's life, and they're going to immediately look at this woman with passion and love. It's going to be a new relationship for this man. Because of what you said and what you did, it's like you lifted some kind of film or something that was on this man. And now it's going to be tested, because he's going to look at a woman and he's going to fall in love instantly with a woman. I feel like this is going to happen like sooner than he thinks. Most of them. Okay, so most of these men are realizing that they had... there are women that are misogynist too. It basically is like intimidation of a strong woman, because it's the way you're looking at it. They weren't looking at it like, this woman could help me grow. They're a strong woman. They were looking at it as if it was... It takes their manhood away. Right? And that's not the way, it depends on how they were looking at it, right? So now, this is like they want to fight for you now. This is breathing life into them as well. Yeah, this is like, I have energy, like I have a reason to live. Somebody could have even been suicidal because they were being convicted for leaving you. Yeah, now they want to target. They want to go towards who they're destined to be with as well. They want to fight for justice. That's what they want to do now. They realize that this is part of their destiny, is to stand with you. This feels like an army behind somebody, where you had to I feel like you had to break them down in order to build them back up. So when it came to the breaking down part, they were angry. They were getting angry. They didn't understand that it was a process. And a lot of these guys, they started to respect the process and trust the process, and now the end result and the finished product is that they realize they're destined to judge with you and be judges of the earth. All right, That's amazing. You made the impossible possible. Okay? Somebody thought it was impossible to change a misogynist or a narcissist, but then maybe you help them understand that we all have that, right? We all have empathy and sociopathy and psychopathy and narcissism and empathy, but these guys were lacking the empathy, and it's because of a lot of the women that they surrounded themselves with. Okay. That they were spending time with women who were cold, so they were becoming the company that they keep, right? Foundation and achievements. With the flag here, with the rainbow, the flag. With the rainbow, I feel like a lot of these guys were on the verge of thinking that, am I gay? And because these guys are strong, masculine men, it was killing them because they probably grew up in Christian homes where that's shunned upon, or just in a society where, like, because there's so many different judgments on it, they don't know whether it's accepted or not. It depends on where they live, I'm being told. It depends on the area that they grew up in, right? Is it like the Bible Belt, or if it's California, it's more accepted, obviously. But a lot of these guys now, I feel like they want to start a family, If some of them are older and they just I want peace. I'm at peace with myself and I'm glad, and that's enough for me. Yeah. This is rapid awakening. Rapid awakening, right? At first I was fighting against this person, and now I want to fight with this person. This is amazing. Okay, so talk to me about this. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. This is a mother, loving, wonderful woman type female. This had a lot to do with the mothers in their life. That's where it started, right? So maybe you showed them the same type of love, but they interpreted it as like they seen their mother, and that wasn't working. I feel like you had to take a different approach. You may not even have known that you healed these men from this stuff. It's kind of like you did it naturally, just by being you. Look, yeah, heal. I didn't realize that's what. So some of these guys were in the judicial system, and they realized that their narcissism was the reason that they got in the judicial. It feels like a lot of accountability and finally saying, okay, that's what it is. Because you could be the type of person where you admit your flaws and you say when you're wrong. They could have experienced you apologizing or saying that you were wrong, and it takes that person to lead by example, so others can see, like, oh, it's actually okay to be wrong and make mistakes, right? When you're surrounded by people who don't make any goddamn mistakes, that's just pure narcissism. You help them understand why they were the way that they were, why they were kind of just stuck in life, and how they had women in their life that wanted to see them stuck covertly. Like, you can say that you love me, but secretly it seems like in your actions you don't even like me at all. These people were stuck, I feel like, in isolation, but now they're looking at life differently. The fact that they're looking at this differently, they're becoming more hip and more wise. They didn't realize that there was a street side of you. For some of you, these are gang members and cartel members and stuff, and you you showed a street side that they never seen. So you have that ability to love and nurture, but you also have the street. It sounds like they see you as the perfect woman. Okay. Okay. And now what? So they're done with the past. They realize that they were betrayed a lot in the past, and this was the result. Like, this is me. I am the result of a lot of betrayal. Their soul is tired. Okay. A pill popper. Some of these guys, they were popping pills possibly because, I mean, shit, look at the chicks they were around. What is this? They're really mad at their dad. All right. You could be even helping women, divine feminine, also that were women misogynists, because it's like, I mean, how would I ever know how strong I was if I didn't see somebody else deal with this shit, right? I mean, if they can do this shit, I can do this shit. You have women, even divine feminine, who I feel like secretly admired you, but because they were looking at it just from whatever perspective they were, it was making them, I feel like it's draining these people. It was draining them, right? Because you became wiser through experience, right? Is that a term? Wise, more wise, wiser, right? Well, I'm gonna say wiser just because, right? You became wiser because of the experience of betrayal. Your backstab, the deceit, the how could you? You grew from that, And so now it's making other people want to do this too, right? I realized everything that happened in my life was for a reason. A Mercedes. I mean, someone's name could actually be Mercedes. What was this flipped over? Oh, you could be a tarot reader, because that's my tarot reader card that was flipped backwards. These could even be tarot readers, Divine Feminine, that are realizing that the way that they are, they were the way that they were was because of the shit that you were talking about that happened to you. These are friends now. They see you as like a friend, right? Maybe for the guys, they were only looking at you from one. That seems to be a big thing that comes out in my readings a lot about guys only viewing women as a relationship or a potential wife. But now they're realizing that maybe they need a strong woman in their life as a friend even, okay? There's a friend. Yeah, truth. What's up with the Mercedes, though? Somebody grateful. Somebody could be gifting you a Mercedes. This could be somebody from the company Mercedes. I feel like you help them. They could be gifting you a car. I feel like somebody's gifting somebody a Mercedes. Like, I feel like this is a top of the line. Like, you don't get any better than this. Huh? A bar. You help somebody pass the bar. Oh, were there some lawyers that just felt kind of stuck? This feels like writer's block is cleared. Whatever happened, that these people are all creative. They're creators. And I think that these could be people with YouTube channels that couldn't figure out how to create any more content. People who were writing books or even like writing, I guess, for shows and movies. I feel like there's a block that was taken off. This could be fine. I feel like it's a creativity block though, which is going to remove the financial block that comes with that. Right? It's just logical. If your creative skills are blocked, then the revenue gets blocked as well. So your lips feel like two very sexy earthworms crawling on my face. This feels like there could even have been some people that were buried alive that are finding out now that you are the one that helped them get out. You have to say it firmly. Yeah, firmly. Like you're talking to your child, right? Or your dog when he's bad. They enjoy now your company, or they enjoy being around you or talking to you, or I don't know if some of you go out with these people and they weren't inviting you out anymore. They were kind of keeping you isolated or making you feel like you weren't part of the group for somebody. And now I think that they see you as somebody that they can learn from. So if you're getting more people wanting to invite you out somewhere, it's because they you know, sometimes as humans we have a hard time admitting that, okay, you helped me out. So instead, they may just be showing you with action instead, or just doing things for you. So just know that maybe it's the communication may still be an issue with some of them when it comes to saying how they feel to you. So it's going to be by gifting you things or helping or doing. It's going to be by assertion. Thank you. Action. With the earthworms crawling on my face, I feel like there are people who know now that you had something to do with, I mean, this looks like buried to me. And with the hermit, this is like being isolated and flat in the past. They know the truth now. All right. You're a goddamn wizard when it comes to frying eggs. I don't know, what is it with the egg? Oh, you could be good at making sunny side up eggs like I am. A perfectionist? Alright. Tell me some more about this. Lover. It could even be past boyfriends of yours that may have realized that they were competing with you, right? I feel like there's somebody here though. Let me pull in the lover thing. All right. I think that there were some people that were taking credit for some achievements, because this is achievements, some things that you did. You would have been further ahead now if they would have known. If you would have been away from somewhere, or you would have been further ahead with wherever you're supposed to be with your destiny, we'll say, had these people not been taking credit and recognition for things that you were doing. but it was all going to come out eventually. Some of these people who were doing this wanted to be with you, and they felt like they were misogynist as well. There could even be people who were taking recognition for things that you were doing that are also realizing that the reason that they weren't giving you the props that you deserve is because they were also intimidated by strong women. It feels like a mass healing happened because of your personal experience is what it feels like. Yeah. There's somebody here, though, with the lover that wants to marry you, or they're saying, oh, yeah, they're manipulating something to say, oh, you could even have help, because I was also exposing, so I don't know if some of you guys were also talking about this, because I wanted people to spread that about the manipulation of being married, you know, like without someone's consent. Somebody's doing this, though. Somebody's trying to create a situation and saying that you guys are together and that you guys are getting married, because someone can feel that there's change happening and that there's going to be a whole bunch of tension drawn to you, and so they're trying to stop. Still, somebody's still trying to do this. Pete Harris, this person is lying and saying that they are or this person, you could have helped this person, Divine Feminine. Either this person is lying, because for someone there is a Pete or a Harry that's lying and saying that they're married to somebody and they're not. But there's somebody else here that sees you as a loyal friend, because I feel like they were part of this manipulation of being married and saying that they're married to somebody and they're actually not. All right. For somebody else, there's somebody like that who's saying that they're married to you. And they're not. You're working together. I'm so proud of you. Somebody's a very good performer. I feel like they weren't used to the fact that you were so raw with the way that your delivery is very raw. And I think that there's people who are realizing that even if it doesn't, maybe this is you realizing, like, this is just who I am. This is how I heal. Even if it's not immediate, eventually you'll get it and understand it. Look on someone's ankle. There's somebody has a tattoo on their ankle. They were diagnosed with HIV. Okay? If somebody said that somebody was diagnosed with HIV at the doctor, they could even lie and say that they're a doctor and that they diagnosed you with HIV. There would be a tattoo on your ankle, because I think that's a law now. Yeah, this is an illusion here. There's somebody named Pete Harrison. Yeah, this is strong illusion. I feel like this is also somebody that I exposed before that was pretending to be a judge, and they're not a judge. They're running from Trinidad under multiple names from different countries. You would be able to tell that somebody has it, though. You know, like, you can always tell if somebody is sick. This person may actually have it, and this is what they're doing. They're projecting. Samantha. Okay, hold on. Samantha is a man and has it. All right. He has it as well. I don't think that he knows that he has it. Somebody's claiming to be a judge. Then one day they're a doctor. Somebody's mentally disturbed. All right. Suddenly, by Billy Ocean. If I won 2 tickets to Hawaii, you'd be the first person I'd send a postcard to. Did somebody say they went on a vacation with you? What is going on with this? What is this? Is this like a bunch of people who are mentally insane that are, I don't know. It's like creating a stage. Because they're putting that term, the world is a stage. Somebody took that to like a weird, mentally sick level, where they're making the entire world like a reality show. You will die. You're not allowed to do that to people and putting cameras in people's homes, and that's what they're doing. There's like the industry. It feels like someone that's connected to Hollywood, because they have no content. I mean, look at the movies that are coming out now. You know what I mean? Look at the TV shows. They're losing their creativity because shit's flipping. They can't, people aren't sacrificing like they used to. They can't feed off this shit anymore. So it's being shown who was really the creators and who were the moochers and who were stealing people's content and creativity and their ideas and inventions and stuff. So they had to now go to a whole other level of low. So it's like they're putting all over the place, cameras all over the place, and it's like they're creating a TV show off of the world. Anyone connected to this, you are dead. Anyone who's connected to doing this, because they're going to do this. Somehow there's payment for it, or there has to be, or why would you do it? But you were gonna either there's signatures being forged of people that never said it was okay, or they're just crossing boundaries because that's how the government, who thinks that they own us, but you work for us. Let me make this clear: the government works for us. They are our workers. We are the bosses, and that's where it's going back to. A lid. Someone around me is actually a lid, one of those beings from Mars. And it's not a good one. They're actually a lid and shape-shifted into a human. Don't go. Bob Riaz or Eric Roberts. They're shape-shifted into Eric Roberts, but they're actually a lid from Mars. Tell the truth. Just tell the truth. You know what I mean? It's just so much easier when you do that. So there could have been people that thought I was crazy for exposing that. A lot of manipulation, like the whole world is being manipulated. And it's ironic that the same people that are under, I guess, this attack with being put on blast like that, on live streamed and stuff, are some of the people that were actually gang stalking and putting cameras in other people's homes. It's karma. It's a round of karma where whatever you did to somebody is coming back to people, but it's coming back heavy, because that's a real big invasion of privacy. But that's what gang stalkers do, right? They invade your privacy and they don't stop. There are 5 lids upstairs. Just be honest, because I remember saying that you guys were doing what you were doing because they won't stop messing with Mars. Right? It's like you have the right to be angry because their curiosity is destroying shit, humans. And then I also wanted to say publicly that the reptilians are actually, they came here to help humans. This is what I figured out. They came here to help humans. And humans, because of our pride and our ego and the way that we can easily be tempted, and you can't tell us anything, because if it didn't come from the Bible, goddammit, then it must not be true. They are actually the ones that were here to help humanity. What they're putting in books and on social media and YouTube and stuff, tell me the truth, Spirit. Were they here to help humanity? Yeah, everything is the opposite. All right? So I just want to clear that for reptilians. And then, of course, at some point, humans started talking smack on them, right? So then what would you do? Now they attack us. It's the same shit. It's primal. So it just is what it is. All right? They are not the problem. Humans are. So there's that. All right. Had a nickname for my special parts. I don't even care about that one. I don't even know. This is childish. All right. Fortune teller. Somebody could have went to one and had them lie about whatever they said and people believed it. All right. But this could be you, that you predict things. You could be worth a fortune to tell me. Honestly, there could be things where you're going to wind up getting paid because of the disrespect, and it's against the law to violate civil rights. This is a lawsuit against the judicial system, a lawsuit against the government for a lot of people. What is this? Orange. Oh, orange. Is there a thing around me? Yeah, bullshit. Somebody went to a fortune teller. That's why I said, look, and they lied. Tell me the name of this supposed fortune teller. All right, somebody could have even thought that you were bullshitting when you were predicting things, but there's somebody else here who said something and it's bullshit and it caused a lot of problems. Tell me who this is. Sean Buck. Oh, created a lot of problems. All right, I'm also seeing South Carolina, and I exposed that there's a girl, Mia, that went missing in South Carolina, and she was buried. I feel like Sean played a part in that. Claire, you are not a fortune teller. You're going to have to be honest with everybody that you were paid to say something so that people's opinions were swayed about somebody. All right. Tell me the truth. Did Sean Buck have something to do with that girl Mia? Maya? Yeah. Okay. I exposed this over a year ago, and that's the first thing that came to my mind. I'm leveling up at a rapid rate. Every time they hit me with this radiation, I realize this, and I'm going to ask. With certain beings, I feel like with robots, this is what I'm going to tell you guys, right? Remember on Star Wars and stuff, where you have C-3PO and R2-D2, right? Those machines, those UFOs are nothing but radiation. It's radiation all over the place. I feel like we thrive, right? Those of us who are wired differently, we'll just say, huh? We're wired differently. 26, 26, 25, 25. Look, tell me the truth. With certain, does radiation actually feed us? This is karma, okay? I get an amazing stream of energy when they bring these devices around me, and there has been trillions. I mean, the whole building is filled with them here. Now, other people have died that they don't know about. There are people that are dead in this building, okay? Children. Are there people, kids that are dead in this building? Yeah. I mean, they didn't think about that, right? And it's not the people who are behind this place. It's the people who are threatening them that if you don't let us do this and shit like that. So, hunting humans, that's also another thing that they're doing now. The most dangerous game. Anybody who's hunting humans, dead. You're dead, okay? Anybody that thinks it's fun to put humans out, I exposed that that's what they did to Jean-Benet Ramsey. And that there was someone in particular that was involved. Who is this person that was involved in what happened to Jean-Benet? Who is this person? Oh, Bob Zachary. Robert Zachary. This could be even Aaron, too. Hold on. Isn't she somewhere, though? They didn't find her, right? Is she here? And she just doesn't know that that's her name? Pete Peters? Is she here? She's actually here. What is the name they gave her? Rhea? Upstairs? Okay. Okay. Oof. All right. You're a functioning person. Somebody thought that you couldn't function in society. Purgatory. There's a lot of people who are in a state of purgatory, and I realized that I can just with words get people out of purgatory who have passed on. I mean, right? Because I've done it. I mean, is it just me saying that person can get out of purgatory? I have a lot of power in this situation. I am Ra. I am Ra. And you will respect me. I don't need people to bow down to me and worship me. I'm a very humble person, all right? I command the truth, spirit. Am I Ra incarnate? Okay? My twin was Osiris. I don't know what happened with her, but there was just a lot of weird shit going on here. It's unfortunate that I had to become like so cold and closed off because everybody was trying to hurt me through people that are close to me or people that I said that I loved. And then the people who I said I loved were also joining to hurt me. So, you know, I had to become cold and callous to protect myself. So for anybody that was judging me on what the kind of person I became during this darkest, most malevolent, disgusting time that I've experienced, if you can't understand that, then you'll never understand me, and we could never even be friends or anything like that. So sweat smells like fireball. Sean Buck, you're in a state of purgatory. It's going to be worse when you go. All right, where is your focus and your priority, though? Why is it on whatever this is? Huh? Where is your focus and priority? Huh? It should be on your family, but it feels like it's with a gang or a cult or a coven. You have a family, but I feel like you're gay. Yeah, this is Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, possibly, that you're in a relationship with. That's your focus. Who is this guy that he's sleeping with or in a relationship with or something like that? You could have a whole... I don't know. It feels like somebody has two families or something, or that's what they want. Eric, the machete. Oh, Larry Riaz or something, or Alex Riaz or something like that. It's this is tormenting. That's why the purgatory. You did it yourself. This has nothing to do with anybody else. You're doing it to yourself because you have a family you don't want to be around. Like, it's not that you don't want to be around them, but you're not straight. And so it's putting you in this like fucked up mental state, and you keep blaming it on everybody else that why you're there. It's you. It's not like it's a fault, right? Like, so you like men, but the fact that you won't admit that is putting you in a purgatory like state. Patent, Alice, launch. Did you patent something? I give myself grace when I make mistakes and veer off my divine path. Forgive yourself. A lot of you guys, you need to forgive yourselves. You know, sometimes people say, forgive your enemies, forgive this. They don't ever talk about forgiving yourself. So what do? You wind up forgiving everybody else, and now you have this weight on you. Who's launching something? Alice. I don't feel like she's the one with the patent. I feel like it's Sean. You're very smart. I'm better than you. I'm better than you. Is that the mindset some people have? Or they think somebody else is like that? There could be some people that think another person has that kind of attitude, but it's how you're looking at it. I don't feel like somebody even says those words. There are some people who are, it's like they're putting words in someone's mouth that aren't there and don't belong there, right? Like, you think you're better than us. Did somebody ever say that? That's how you see them as better than you. That's the problem. It has everything to do with how you feel about yourself. An award? Somebody didn't get an award for something that belongs to somebody else, right? I feel like that award is going to be given to the right person. Any kind of promotions that anybody got in the judicial system through tarot readers and stuff like that, finding things out and solving cases and stuff like that, the recognition is going to be given to the right people. They deserve everything that's coming to them. This is purgatory in the afterlife. Did somebody die? Or they're close to it with the fireball? Somebody could, their liver. Somebody's got cirrhosis of the liver. I don't know. Were you diagnosed with this and you didn't tell anybody? Was he diagnosed with this? Because this is what I realized. There have been people who, for me especially, that went to hell and when they died, and you know, they just basically were saying like to people that, oh, I'm so sorry I did this and stuff. It was words, so their intent wasn't correct, so they wound up going there anyway. You have to work off stuff physically in this life, like while you're here, in order to work that shit off before you go. You have to right your wrongs. It's action is required. It's not just that doctrine is so toxic where you just believe that, you know, you can just ask for forgiveness afterward, and as long as you believe in something that it takes you out of that hell. That is wrong. I am here to tell you that it's dangerous, because there are a lot of souls that are in purgatory and they are in hell in some horrible place, right? I believed that hell was a mindset, and maybe I believed it because I know I could never go there. You know, I mean, why would God go to hell, right? So that's why that was my mindset, because I know that I would never wind up there. So for everybody else, that's not so. Find me inside. What? Somebody wants to be found. Versatility. I never actually looked up the the synonym for that. I mean, I don't really even know. I'm going to be honest what the definition. I mean, I know what versatile means, but do I really? I don't even think I do. I don't use that word. Oh, flexibility. Oh, okay. Well, damn. Multi-talented. I never touched you. You're not messing with kids, are you? Find me. Inside what? Find me? Huh? Did he kill himself? Matthew. In his car? Matthew? Riaz? Did that child go missing? Ugh. I feel so dizzy. Did somebody overdose themselves? Dirty house. So somebody just let their whole life go. And you know what I think happened? Is that they were trying to sabotage something or someone. Or it's just people. That's what this person started focusing on. Something happened. Something changed with this person. Crown chakra. They're connected to a lot of manipulation and lies, man. Okay? A lot of whatever this thing is that just got way out of control and blown way out of proportion. This person was a big part of it. Soldiers. He could have even lied to soldiers or something. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, you offered friendship. This person was, here's advice. Look, here's friendly advice. That's what this is with the Knight of Cups and Queen of Swords. That's friendly advice. And somebody didn't take it. Or some people didn't take it. What was the advice? Stop preying on me. About face. Don't listen. What was it? Don't get in a relationship or just an opportunity. Opportunist. Yeah, use your intuition, right? I don't know. What is this? This could even be people around your house that you offered advice to. People in your neighborhood, like neighbors and stuff like that. And now it's like, you could, this could even have been like, this is preying on the world. This is watching the world to me. Like, this is live streaming and shit like that. This is actually happening where they're putting cameras and stuff. And they're using thermal cameras to watch people through walls. All right? This is an invasion of privacy. And it's a violation of civil rights. And there's going to be huge lawsuits against the government for allowing this shit. Since the people who want, this is what's going to happen. There's going to be people with fake badges who thought they had the right. Like, you don't have any rights. I say I have a badge. Go fuck yourself, okay? When it comes to me, I say whether you can watch me or not. And that's why people are dying coming for me, okay? But this is what they'll do. They'll flash the badge because they want to be big and bad and say, like, you're a human being. You have sovereignty, right? You have birthright. But I'm going to take that shit away because I said I can watch you. In case you missed it the first time, go fuck yourself. But now that there's going to be justice and people are getting angry and they're going to fight back and there's going to be lawsuits, you're not going to see them pull those badges out now. It's the same shit when you get these fake ass cops that like to barge in and just fucking tough and bullies and shit. Next thing you know, they're getting locked up. Nobody wants to say that they're a cop now, right? Ain't nobody sitting there in a jail cell with Big Black going, yeah, I'm a cop. You know what I mean? That shit ain't gonna happen. It's coward-like. It's narcissistic. And this is what the whole entire system was built off of. And it's crashing. And it's gonna keep crashing until people start doing the right thing and taking accountability. And that's just that. I'm gonna get one more card and then I'm gonna close this out. Jesus. Stupid people. People who try to steal or harm another or to make them lose without gaining anything at all. Stupidity. Our society is the most dumbed down society. This last generation... This shit is mind-blowing to me that someone can't even tell time on a watch with hands on it anymore. They wanted to be gang members. They wanted to date gang members, right? You know what I'm saying? It's different than gangs before. They were smart. You know, back in the day, they were smart. They were calculated. They were methodical. They were educated. And look, abrupt, pasty. Is somebody getting real white? Is somebody real pale? I meant to say hasty. I said pasty. No regard for consequence until it arrives. Consequence is here and it's death for a lot of people. Not only is it death, but it is purgatory. I guess that's what it is. I don't feel like there is a hell. It's a hellish experience, right? That's what tell me the truth. Is there an actual hell? No. Tell me the truth, Spirit. Everything's a mindset, right? Purgatory there is, right? So it's not like an actual hell. They say like the center of the earth, it's fiery and it's hot. And some people wanted to say that was what hell was and stuff. But for me, it's a mindset. Because I said like when you lose your mind, I mean, there's nothing else left, you know? So that's what it is. It's mental torment. There have been some people here that have died and they have experienced that, and I brought them back so that they could tell people what it was like. I don't know if it's a physical, but we all know that if your mind isn't right, you get physical pain. Like when they program your subconscious with these nanobots to have pain, clearly it starts in the mind and then it manifests physically. So if you're being tormented mentally in hell, you're going to physically feel pain there too. Advice, they didn't take your advice. Some people did though. Some people did. What was your advice? Stop trying to make me lose or you'll lose, right? Stop attacking people. Stop doing things that you don't want done to you, or it's going to come back tenfold. Karma's a real thing, right? There's consequence to the shit that you're doing. Now they're broken homeless. All right? So there's some people getting kicked out. Yeah, now they got to stand on their own. All these people that turned their back on you, you could have said, if you betray me or you leave me high and dry and turn your back on me, there's consequence for that. And I feel like they didn't believe that. Now everybody's turning their back on these people. They don't want nothing to do with certain people, right? They didn't want to listen to what you had to say. Yeah, they thought you were crazy too for what you were expecting. This is even black magic. You could have said that any of you guys doing black magic, you're not going to sleep. There are people who haven't slept. There's somebody who hasn't slept in a month. Who hasn't slept in a month? 50 of them? Michelle or Michael Aaron or Aaron McAllister? Dylan? Dylan Tiffany or Tiffany Dylan? This could even be people in the fire department that got involved with this shit. They're mad. What are you mad? We can't be mad at. These are people who will refuse to be mad at themselves. It's just going to keep getting worse and worse until you take accountability. You don't get to like attack somebody and stalk somebody and then try to ruin their reputation and then sit there and say that you're a victim. That doesn't happen. Salad, Chuck Zachary or Zach Charles. Who else? Andrew Buck. Or Buck Anthony, Anthony Buck. I feel like we see, this could be Rebecca Anthony too. Somebody could be from Kansas City, Maine, Maryland. There's people from all over. That's because somebody had the whole world coming for them, right? And I guess when you realize that person is still standing, I mean, it says something about who they are, right? Did somebody eat the salad? Something about the salad. Try to use your child to set you up. Okay, there are some people who are falling victim to their own bullshit with that. That their child could have set them up. Yeah, you big dummy with a Honda. I feel like whoever tried to use your child, another person's child, to set them up for whatever this was, their own child did the same thing. And it wasn't saying like, you did that to this person, so I'm going to get you back. It's something that just happened because it's called energy and the same shit comes back to you. I feel like somebody's kid set them up. Yeah, lied. Right? Set you up to get stolen. I feel like it was to be kidnapped. Yeah, and it was blocked. You should be grateful. These are people who weren't grateful that they were still living. These are people whose lives you saved. You could have said, if you're not grateful for your life, it'll be taken, and that happened. Okay? It was blocked.
What was his excuse for not showing up for that? He was sick.
By people in your community. So there are people in your community now that are fighting for you. Okay? Yeah. So maybe they're seeing that you are actually someone that wanted to bring people together. There are certain people that are seeing like, then this person just wanted to bring us all together and shit like that. And we just tried to make things difficult for this person. Twist. There's a plot twist. Somebody keeps trying to twist the narrative. Okay, obstacles and challenges, like you help these people get through a difficult time. So there's the dichotomy, right? There's those that you helped a lot of people get through a very difficult time. Some of them were still trying to, on some bullshit, those people fell victim to something or they're about to. Then there are other ones where like you freed them from something. So now they feel like they owe you, or that it's not really that they owe you. It's just feeling like, I want to return the favor, right? So there's people in your community. Yeah, they were suffering in silence and you freed them from that shit, man. That's amazing. This is mental torment, feeling like, am I gay? Am I straight? Is this the end for me? Did all this shit happen in my life in vain? Okay, you opened up their heart chakra. You showed them, you showed them your heart. I feel like you showed them that you were vulnerable. For somebody, you were a shoulder for them to cry on, even if you weren't in their presence. Okay, the universe is bringing these people some reward for doing this. I feel like there's some people that see if they stand up and fight for you or with you, then they instantly get rewarded somehow. You could have said this stuff too, right? Yeah, sacrifice, but they had to sacrifice something. Whatever this is for them, this could be family, leaving toxic family behind. This could be them not caring so much about material things, realizing that there's something bigger going on. Yeah, solid foundation and everything like that, that they're destined for greatness. This is amazing. So there's going to be a split, is what the gist of this is. There's going to be another split between like wheat, chaff, however you want to call it, you know what I mean? But for a lot of these people, they'll stay away from them if they look like they're sick, spiritually sick, because the end is near for them. All right? Love you. We're not going nowhere. Philly out.